Now obviously robot vacuums have been around for a while, but it's difficult to get one that will do as good of a job as your traditional vacuum. Until now. In today's video, I'm going to show you the Roborock S7 Max Ultra robot vacuum, so you can easily see why this is the robot vacuum you should spend your money on. So I'm going to start by saying there's quite a few things I really like about this vacuum and one thing I don't. But before I get to that, let me take you through some of the features the Roborock S7 Max Ultra has to offer. So the first thing that stands out is the dock. It comes with not one, but 3 tanks. So not only do you have your dust bag that can store up to 7 weeks of debris, you have a clean water tank for the mop, which is used to clean your floors, and you also have a dirty water tank so that you're able to just lift this tank and empty it, which is just super convenient. This just means that you don't really have to start playing around with the vacuum before and after every use. And it just makes everything so much more effortless. To make things even easier, once the robot vacuum has finished mopping and returns to the dock, the docking station not only cleans the mop, but dries it too, which is just crazy. So onto the robot vacuum. The S7 Max Ultra's navigation uses LiDAR detection for floor mapping. This goes around when you first run the vacuum and maps all of your rooms. This is super quick, and from there you are able to see your floor layout in the app. And you can set no-go zones or no mop zones for any areas you would like. This mapping navigation also means that your rooms are going to get a thorough clean throughout, as opposed to some of the more budget robot vacuums. So the S7 Max Ultra has 5,500 pascals of suction. So when it's put up against average floor debris, it seems to handle anything you can throw at it with ease, whether that's on hard floor or carpets. Before getting the S7 Max Ultra, I've been using the Roborock Q7 Max Plus, which is a great and competent robot vacuum cleaner that I highly recommend. But while the Q7 Max Plus is the equivalent to a Bruce Banner, the S7 Max Ultra is the Hulk. I mean, it just seems to have so many cool ideas thrown at it. For example, while mopping your floors, when the S7 reaches a carpet, the mop actually lifts off the floor to avoid getting your carpets wet. And then when it detects it's back on hard floors, it lowers the mop once again. It's all these little things that have been thought of to make this one of the best robot vacuums that money can buy. So the vacuum was performing a little too well, so I decided to set it a challenge. I wanted to put its obstacle avoidance feature to the test. So I decided the only logical thing to do would be to make a track out of Pepsi and Fanta cans and see how the S7 would perform. And it did it with ease. So after successfully navigating my track, I decided that I would ask the robot vacuum to return to its dock. And can you guess what happened? It very easily avoided the cans and returned to its dock with no issues. One other feature that I do want to mention about this vacuum is that it does offer off-peak charging. This means that it will charge through the night routinely during off-peak hours to reduce energy prices. So, what's wrong with it? So after all that praise, I wanted to let you know what my one disappointment was with the S7 Max Ultra. And that is that it's removed a feature from its predecessor, where you was able to use the app to look through a camera on your Roborock and even control it around your house. So if you were away from home, you could still drop in if you had any concerns. Now the reason that I think that they did remove this feature was due to privacy concerns and also switching to LiDAR navigation. But while I can see why it would put some people off, I think this will be a great feature to have in a robot vacuum. So I would have to say this is one of the best robot vacuum cleaners I have ever tried. And you know what? I don't even own it. I actually bought this vacuum as a gift for my mum and dad, and they absolutely love it. But after testing it out for this review, I don't think it'll be long before I upgrade my Q7 Max Plus. I will leave a link for both of these robot vacuums in my description below if you want to pick any of them up. If you don't want to spend as much money on a robot vacuum and you want a more mid-range budget option, then check out my review of the Q7 Max Plus. That video is here. Thank you for sticking with the video until this point, and until next time, thanks for watching.